In the front of the hood.
And where's the hood at? In the street.
In the street.
And if you,
so you a street nigga.
Yeah. And if you a successful nigga that's doing that shit, bro, you gonna run into some roadblocks that you gonna have to do some street shit.
Okay, so we have this little baby documentary. Said little baby came from the same thing he came from. He was in the streets. They were hustling. They were doing their thing. So are they considered street niggas?
Little baby on some other
Yes.
It's
so we being selective.
Yeah, it's not selective.
Yeah, selective, yeah.
I'm not gonna say he's part of an organization.
I didn't say that.
That had nothing to do with nothing.
Just like the he don't value none of that. Just but
yeah.
Snitching don't listen, hold on.
I don't know what exactly you ain't.
Snitching don't have no specific orders. You ain't gotta be gangbanging to be snitching, nigga. What? You could be a jewelry thief and your partner gets caught up, nigga. The car crashes, they get him. What? He does not. Is snitching is in the streets doing any type of illegal activity. Let's go.
or anything, but it's not the same type of situation we're talking about. It's not.
Okay. And this is something I gotta say, like, I love, I mean, of course I love No Shame on You and all the podcasts. I watch hella podcasts, but you guys gotta at least get some narrative. What this is, how long ago is it? It was like 14 hours ago. Okay. Shit, this shit's been, bro, that's not the story, nigga. The nigga P, I don't even like, it's already out there anyway. The nigga popped old boy who he told on 4 times. Let's get to that. You know what I mean? So, and this nigga was looking for him, nigga. So he got caught slipping. He popped the nigga first already. So he should have known it's been get back. He's in the streets. And what happened? Where did his homeboy get killed at? That they were both at the trap house, at the little tree trap house. So P and old boy, his homeboy, that RIP that got killed, was in their trap house jigging weed. Already off the dribble. He's a street. You know what I mean? He's a street nigga for sure. He's street all the way. He's in the dope house, whatever, weed house, trap house in Atlanta. And niggas came in and smoked him. And guess what? You popped him 4 times. He lived. He caught you slipping at the mall. And you ran away. And he got your homie. So, yeah, he's a rat. And you're or whatever, you're the manager, CEO of the biggest street rappers in the world. Lil Baby talks about sliding, moving birds, all Migos, Offset. He's a GD. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Let's get. You got mad because 1090 put that shit out, bro. And he should do that. I mean, that's his shit. He should, you know, that's not his business, but that's his job. Somebody makes chicken off of. So, I mean, cut it out. I mean, I fucked with him all this time. I'm like, oh, he's a boss, man. He's pulling up a color this. He's putting niggas on, man. He's having paper, man. He's doing his thing. He's not a civilian, that's for sure. He's not a civilian. P is definitely not a civilian. Let's continue to get me.
Think about the documentary, though. They talk about the documentary.
Yeah, they said he hustling. They said
it's not the same type of shit we talking. No, but okay. Me personally, if he's saying he's never been a street dude, I don't know too much about him, but I do know he's okay. And he's saying he's never been like that. And let's just say he was a regular dude that knew how to get money and it wasn't through drugs or any of that. He got it legally and then started a business and all that. And he snitched. Yes, he snitched, but his rules don't apply to everybody's rules around him. If Lil Baby snitches, he's a snitch.
The hell? What you mean the rules don't apply to him? A snitch is a snitch. There's one code, there's one rules you go by. There ain't no if there's this, that, if Lil Baby, because he's a rapper? No. If he told, he told. Snap knows that. Let's get to that.
100%. If Gunna snitches, he's a snitch. 100%. And I think the word we're using is like rat, right? Because let's be honest. Let's just say right now, my mom sees somebody kill somebody, right? What does my mom's rule apply to you guys?
She's a snitch.
That's completely different. Your mom is 100% a citizen. Your mom is not in the streets. Your mom goes to church. She cooks up food for us, for you guys. She has nothing to do with that. P is in a trap house in the A. That's what they do out there. They trap tree. They're not, that's their main, a lot of people out there jigging tree in trap houses. They got choppers on them. They're still talking that gangster. They're doing gangster shit. So, your mom that has nothing to do with it. There's no similarity. There's no difference. There's nothing. There's one rule and there's one side. If you're living by that life, by that code, you're telling. Period. You're not even supposed to even have any type of interaction. And honestly, bro, if you're not even in this, you're not selling dope, you're not gangbang, you're not doing nothing, but you're still of the hood, you're with this shit, you're down to, you know what I mean? You got your pride, you ain't gonna do shit, you're with niggas, you know what niggas is doing, whoop-de-whoop. There's only a few things that you know what I mean? Somebody smokes your mom's or son, whatever. You gotta, if you're not part of that, then I guess you could, you don't want to fuck up your life or whatever you got going just to go smack this nigga. So you're gonna be cooked anyway. So yeah, you're not a gangster. You're not a gangster. You're not a part of the street. So yeah, you could probably say that with most things. What? You're selling tree. You're doing this, and you're popping niggas. You told and you wrote it on paper and everything. Now you're just you did the only thing you could do is come out with a little fucking little IG post. but 1090 got that paperwork and use a rat. And anybody, if you're on some gangster shit, you think finesse 2 times is gonna be seen with QC? I don't think so. Let's get to that.
I know. I think that. But let's say that person happened to be like from a gang or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, right?
Right.
But I think when you're caught up in the bullshit, I think like, and for other things, I think there's something that happened way before, right?
You know what I think, First of all, nigga, I'm a big nigga too, you know what I mean? But I don't think it's just it's just a fact. You're young. You're what are you, 23? I'm 34. I've been in the streets. And whatever, like you just, there's shit you just got to experience. That's what this shit, that's why I want to make podcasts and do shit like that, because I got real life experience, crazy, and anybody that knows me in real life knows whatever it is. I know what time it is and been through so much crazy shit you couldn't imagine. And so at least I got that, so, but yeah, he just doesn't quite understand. There's all this new narrative about whatever, who told this, that is just one code. If you talk to the police in any form or fashion, you're telling you're not somebody that anybody of any essence wants to be seen with.
Now, bro, my nigga Trev, sorry to put you in this shit. If Trev seen a crime right now and told right now, I'm not gonna look at Trev like, oh, you a snitch ass nigga. Like, no, you don't push no line. You don't sit there and say, I'm this and I'm this and I'm that. Nigga, the problem is that niggas be out here rapping like they with the business, they pistol whipping niggas, they doing this and doing that, and then they fold under pressure. Nigga, you's a bitch. You feel what I'm saying? Because not only are you sitting there telling and putting people involved in that shit, but you out there preaching some shit to the youth of niggas that's really out there doing that
that's
shit.
Even
don't
worse.
got the money to move around and do the same type of shit that niggas is doing.
I think the allegations.
And I don't even want to get into some deep shit, but I really don't respect the nigga Young Boy, because he was on some shit where he would have been probably one of the most influential, and not just rappers or just anything, but any entertainers in the world to ever go from, I feel like I'm telling now, going from killing people, having people killed. This is a fact. Went to jail, all his homies murderers. And you talking about it when you're in Utah in this weird ass voice also. I know how much violence my music has caused. I really think about all the death. Just my music alone is. And then the first thing you do is go drop a CD about nothing but pure murder and mayhem. And now your latest post is you're talking about you're gonna kill Dirk and all this, and you're tagging his BM and all this shit. And he's like, oh, you're only popping when your homie dies or one of your friend dies. And if I know niggas that if you fuck with a young boy, like really fuck with him, he's on that dark side. He got a coffin on his wall in his crib. His crib is always, whatever, not always, I don't know, but all those videos, it's always like it's like real like dark shade. He got a coffin on the wall. He talks about Baphomet in his motherfucking in his music, he's talking about he's on that. He's throwing the Masonic shit upside down, not just like Jay-Z, but different. You know, he's on that. You know what I mean? He's on that, taking souls that and down south. You know, like shout out Fulio and fuck with that voodoo for real. So that's just. And then you're going about rapping about all this shit, bro. But then you're just faking it. So all these kids around the world are doing all this shit because of music, bro. Especially the genre that's popping. For how long has it been now? Since what? Probably 2014. This drill, this smoking op, killing people. Vaughn, like look at that. He did not care about getting no chili. Where I'm from, me and my homies, we thinking about the man. I'm gonna knock the plug. I'm trying to bust a jig. What you want? Snacking, hustling. That's what we do in the West Coast. Like we trying to hustle, we trying to get out, I'm trying to get on. You feel me? I'm trying to get on so I can get out of here, man. What? You think I want to be doing this? You think I want to be living a Pac song and looking through the motherfucking rear view of a busted ass whip my whole life? I never can feel like I'm just totally legit. You know, a couple times. What? You make it out. So now you've been a millionaire since you was 16. So you had a chance right then, even if you were a super sav and you were knocking shit down in BR and when you were 14, which I doubt, because I've heard stories. And Charleston White was working in the youth program with certain people that said, yeah, he was a good kid. When you got money and got a little fame, you started feeling yourself. You know what I mean? Let's get to that, buddy. Yeah. Niggas who like that shit and talk that positive shit, that's out.
Snitching and doing all that shit on the internet is just getting out of hand.
It is.
No, it's wild.
But if you telling you a street nigga, I ain't
like the allegations of all of this shit is just getting out of hand. I ain't gonna lie to you. Every other day somebody got paperwork. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Impulse.
Like,
I didn't even set up nothing.
No, it's really crazy though. I mean, it's really crazy.
This one is crazy. You need to get over it.
Oh, okay. A 30-year-old man claiming to be Jay-Z's son has filed a Supreme Court motion for a DNA test. Do we